Hello, and you're watching News 9's Crime Special with me, Deepak. In the recent times, online scams have become very common. But in today's story, we will show you how one man used an age-old impersonation racket to dupe several people. Take a look at this story to see how this conman posed as an income tax official and cheated so many victims. This is a cautionary tale you just have to see.
This man on your screen is Nagendra. Nagendra posed as the Joint Commissioner of the IT department. He called himself Manjunath and told retired government officials that there was a raid on them. He extorted lakhs of rupees from the officers who wanted to protect themselves from the raid. Just look at Nagendra. Don't worry, he has been nabbed by the cops and is currently in their custody. The cops are currently investigating him as this report was being filed. The cops have enough reason to believe that the man had cheated at least 22 people till date, and he used the same modus operandi in each of the cases. But his fake run was foiled after one of his victims decided to approach the IT department. Nagendra had called a retired government officer, just like he had done many times before. He told his latest victim that the IT department had planned to raid his house and properties. He told the officer that he could get away without a probe if he deposited a certain amount in his bank account. His latest victim was ready for the transaction so he could avoid the harassment by the IT department. Nagendra told the man that his name was Manjunath and that he was the Joint Commissioner at the IT department. He asked him for 15 lakh rupees to avoid the raid. The victim haggled with Nagendra and brought the amount down to 8 lakh rupees. The victim told Nagendra that he would meet him at his office, but Nagendra told him that this was a confidential matter and asked him to meet him near Garuda Mall in central Bengaluru. The victim agreed to meet him, but the victim also went through the RTI Act and got information about Manjunath. He was shocked to learn that there was no such person in real life. He was convinced that Nagendra was a fake officer. The issue was brought to the notice of the city cops. The Ashoknagar cops under the leadership of Inspector Jagdish arrested Nagendra near Garuda Mall on the 20th of February. Yes, Nagendra has been arrested now. The cops are interrogating him to get more details. Nagendra used to call each of his victims from the same phone number. The cops have accessed his phone records and are investigating to see who all have been duped and why they haven't come forward to report the cheating case. Nagendra had been calling his victims from several places such as Ramnagara, Mysuru and Bengaluru. It is still unclear how much money he has duped his victims of.
On 17 February 2020, we have received a complaint in Ashoknagar police station from ARTO Hunsur Annadanaya. As per his complaint, he has mentioned that he has been called by a person named Manjunath Nayak on phone, pretending as income tax officer and saying that there has been complaint against you, and if you want to avoid IT raid, you have to give this much of money. He has put a demand of 15 lakh and 5 lakh. They settled the amount and we will talk near Garuda Mall. And then he took this money and eloped. Getting this complaint, we have registered impersonation, cheating and extortion case against the accused. Then we found that his name is Nagendra. He is resident of Nandini layout of Mysore. He works as a part-time life insurance agent. And while doing insurance policy, he came to know about the contact number of various department officials, and he tried to do this type of impersonation cheating. And we are verifying his all 8 to 10 months call record where he has tried to cheat people by pretending as an income tax officer. So far verification is under process. We have arrested him, produced him before court and took police custody for further investigation.
News 9 will follow all the latest updates in the case and bring you all the latest news in the case. But for now, this is a cautionary tale. Beware of people posing as government officers. They may bring you intimidating situations and extort you of your hard-earned money. Ensure, do your background research on them before making a transaction. If you or anyone you know has been cheated by this man, don't hesitate to bring it to the notice of the cops who are building a case against Nagendra. Prajwal Prasad and Jagdish for News 9 Bengaluru.